Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be trying another 82-0 rebuild challenge. Today we're going to be using the Milwaukee Bucks though. So we're attempting another one of these 82-0 challenges. I'm absolutely terrible at these 82-0 challenges, but we're going to try it again anyway. Before we get started, as usual, if you guys could drop a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. And as you guys are watching this, I'm just coming back from being out of town, so I'll be back doing live video, or I guess not. I don't really know how to explain it. I'm like pre-recording these, so like I don't know what's going on as you're watching this. So I'm recording this on the 24th. You guys won't see this till the 1st or the 30th, I think, or something like that. So just keep that in mind while you guys are watching this. But yeah, we're attempting another 82-0 rebuild challenge. I absolutely aren't. I'm just not very good at these challenges. I try, and it never ends up well for me. I might even be the worst rebuilder on YouTube, to be honest, but I try. I really do. So we have Giannis, Chris Middleton, Bledsoe, DiVincenzo, George Hill, Brook Lopez, Ersan. I mean, obviously the goal is to get another superstar next to Giannis Antetokounmpo. That would be very important. We have Giannis today. I've been trying to get Giannis in these 82-0 challenges. He's like the best way to go 82-0. If you can secure him, you have a good chance of going 82-0, or a better chance, I would say. So let's get started with this offseason. For the draft lottery, we do end up with the 17th pick, and we don't have our pick because it goes to the Celtics. So I do kind of want to trade up in this draft if I can. Assistant coach, I'm going to fire you, and I'm going to fire my trainer as well. Mike Budenholzer, I definitely will be keeping. And then Trent Peterson is the guy we always go for, so I'm going to sign them. We're going to go straight to the draft now. And we do have the 17th pick. I also kind of want to trade up even more if I can. So if I can trade up for like number 9 from the Hornets or something like that, just for something simple like this, I'll give you Thanasis and DJ Wilson to move up to number 9. Just something like this. They don't agree to that. I'll also give you a later future first. They're still not agreeing. I'll also give you Ersan Ilyasova. And okay, they don't agree to that either. What about George Hill? He's getting up there in age anyway. And okay, this is a lot to give up. So I'm going to move on from this actually. So let's go down a little bit more. I will go to number, let's say 13 from the Kings instead. And I'll give you also, who else was I throwing in this? It was DJ Wilson, right? And they don't agree to that. Okay. And I'll throw in this 2021 Bucks pick and they agree. So we got 2 picks in this draft. Let's go ahead and take 2 good players here. Hopefully 2 players that can help us out in the future. I kind of want to build a defensive god squad today. That's kind of my goal in mind for this video. So we have 2 first-round picks offered to us, but I'm just going to take Anika Okongwu here for sure. That's a good pick to start us off. And then honestly, Okongwu might be able to be our center next year, to be honest. And we have 20 offers. I'm going to go with, you know what? I might trade this pick. Let's trade this pick for maybe 2 later picks. Okongwu could be like we're gonna do this trade. We're gonna do 2 first-round picks, and the Hawks can take that pick from us. So now we have Anika Okongwu. I'm pretty sure his defense is pretty decent, if I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't know that for a fact though, because I don't watch college basketball, and obviously no one has in a while because it hasn't been on. But inside defense is an A-. That is good to see. That's what you want to see. Probably will send him to the G League this year. His perimeter defense could probably even get up there as well. So he's gonna be a good center for us going forward. Sterling Brown, I'm going to decline him. I don't really need him, so I'm just going to decline that. And then free agency right now, I mean, we could go for Anthony Davis, and that would be cool and all, but we're negative $53 million in cap space right now. Eric Bledsoe is making quite a bit of money. Brook Lopez is making quite a bit of money. And then obviously Chris Middleton is getting paid quite a bit. So, you know, while Giannis is only making $27 million, it might be a good idea to maybe go for Anthony Davis and pair Giannis and AD together. That could be interesting, but I just don't know how worth it really is. Let me see something. So if I renounce, we're negative 20 million. If I renounced him, no. Okay, so we're still a little bit more than I think. So let's say I traded Brook Lopez, because he's gonna regress anyway, or digress, or whatever. I mean, like, someone was giving me crap for saying it wrong. I don't know. I'm sorry if I was saying that word wrong. Okay, so now we're negative 12 mil. If I traded Chris Middleton, I will for sure have enough to offer Anthony Davis in contracts, which I'm gonna be ended up trading Chris Middleton anyway, so I guess I might as well. Colin Sexton is actually a pretty good defender. I don't get him that very often, so Sexton could be interesting. Collins also an interesting one. Porzingis, but we kind of want cap space. Derrick Rose is also available. Steven Adams, D'Angelo Russell, McCollum, Wiggins, John Wall. I think I'm gonna do that Colin Sexton trade. I know it's not the best value on return, but what it is College Sexton's going to be a nice defensive shooting guard, and he's very cheap for the next 2 years, I believe. So Sexton, yeah, for the next 2 years is going to be pretty cheap for us, which is good to see. And then last thing we need to do is trade Larry Nance Jr., and I'll trade him for a couple picks or something. We get Zubac in a first. That could be beneficial for this year. And then we are negative 17 million away still from offering Anthony Davis a contract. So what I want to do is there anyone else that's making a ton of money? George Hill is making quite a bit, so we can trade George Hill, and we'll get Kendrick Nunn for him. That'll be fine. And then we'll also trade Zubac. I'll trade Frank Kaminsky. So we just got Zubac, so I'll trade Kaminsky instead. We get Josh Richardson in a first. Ante Zizic, I'm gonna take that first. And never mind, I can't do that. Okay, never mind, I can't do that straight up. Kevon Looney, Gary Trent's only making a mil, so we'll do that. All right, so now we should have enough. Theoretically, we're negative 6 million away still from trading for him. Okay, so Zubac might. Ooh, Robin Lopez making 5 million too. We gotta get rid of this guy as well. Let's do this in a. I'll do this. I just traded for a second. I probably could have gotten a first, and then I probably need to trade one more player, I think. Let me make sure that is not the case. Yeah, we need to trade one more player, and I think that player will probably be Zubac, even though I just got him. I'm gonna trade him, and we'll trade him for someone cheaper, or Bruno Fernando. He might develop into something, so we'll do that. And now we should be able to offer Anthony Davis a contract. If he doesn't come here, it's no big deal. We'll at least have cap space for next year, and he's not gonna come here. That's okay. I mean, we're gonna have to make those moves anyway, so AD won't be coming here. And then I guess I could sign, like, Drummond could be decent trade value later on, so I'll sign Drummond for now. He could definitely help us out for this season, but other than that, he's not going to be here very long. So we have Bledsoe, Kendrick Nunn, Sexton, DiVincenzo, Gary Trent. No small forward right now, and then we have a lot of centers, but I'm going to move probably Gary Trent or DiVincenzo to small forward. I guess I'll move Gary Trent there for now. He's not going to be there permanently, but it's going to work for now. So guys, we're going to go ahead and simulate season number 1. It's not the best team right now, but hopefully we should be able to sign Kawhi Leonard in free agency or something along the lines of that, where we might have enough. And then I still want to trade Bledsoe later on as well, but I'll keep him for now. So guys, let's go ahead and simulate this season and see how we do in season number 1. So season number 1 comes to an end, and we finished 67-15, which is absolutely phenomenal. 31-16 from Giannis went absolutely insane. Drummond was 17, Sexton had 15, and 15 from Bledsoe. So honestly, bro, we're probably gonna win the championship this year, but we gotta focus on a bigger task at hand. That is like signing Kawhi or Paul George this offseason. Preferably Kawhi Leonard. I was stupid and I forgot to extend Giannis at the extension deadline, so Giannis is gonna be a free agent too. Obviously, we can't lose Giannis at all costs, but hopefully I should be able to afford both in free agency, which I should, because I should have cap space. We'll have to see and make sure, but we might lose the Raptors, low key. And yeah, we lose high key. Actually, we lost the Raptors in 6 games, but that's not really the task. But we almost won 70 games season number 1, which is awesome. Obviously Giannis and Drummond's a big part of that. Drummond's very good on 2K. It makes your teams really good on this game. So I'm gonna trade Drummond though. Obviously I'm not keeping him. So Damian Lillard wins Finals MVP as my Blazers win the championship. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go straight to the draft lottery and get started in here. We might have a pick, and we do have the 18th pick and the 17th pick. Okay. And the 24th pick. So we have 3 first-round picks in this draft. That's awesome. Staff signing Mike Budenholzer is also here. Do we have an A trainer out here? Yes, we do. Because we're about to draft 3 players, I think. So we might as well get some A training going on. But for the draft, yeah, we have 3 first-round picks. Okay. I am going to trade Drummond right now. I need to get rid of him for somebody cheap and somebody that could help me out, or just some picks. Some picks would help out as well. Theo and Dwight Powell. Theo is a young player. I might do that trade because he's going to have some trade value. There's also Obi Toppin and Jake Layman, and we traded for 24th pick. Yeah, you know what? I can do this. It's going to free up some money. Obi Toppin's also not a bad player himself. I'm pretty sure he's a decent defender as well. No, he is not at all. I thought he was for some reason, but he's going to have some trade value. So I'm going to trade Jake Layman though. Hopefully get a pick for him. We get the 28th pick and Josh Green, but I have to trade a pick. I guess we'll do the 2nd round pick. That's fine. Okay, so let's jump in and draft a couple of players here. And with the 17th pick, I believe we are going to be drafting this guy. And then with the next pick, I guess our pick is like up next, so I'm not even going to worry about simulating. So we're going to have this pick, and then we're going to take whoever's next, best available. Scouts love Garuba's game. I hope I love it too. And then for this pick, we are going to take, it really doesn't matter because both these, they're probably going to be traded, honestly. I'm going to try to build myself an 82-0 team this offseason if everything goes my way. I'm going to sign all those guys. Qualifying offers. Sterling Brown, Carey Trent, Kendrick Nunn. I'm definitely going to extend my offers to all 3 of them, actually. And then we're probably going to lose them, though, which is okay. We do need to sign Giannis for sure. Kawhi's not even out here. Okay, that sucks really badly. So we're going to sign Giannis for sure. And then do I have enough to sign Paul George as well? I should have enough. I'm going to sign him to a deal and hope that I can get both of them. And I can't get both. What if I renounce the rights on all of these guys? What about, I'm going to try to keep Gary Trent. And we don't have enough just yet. I'm sure it's Bledsoe's contract that's kind of holding us back right now. If I traded Bledsoe, what could I get for Eric Bledsoe? Let's see. Fred VanVleet, DeLon Wright, Derek Favors. Not really seeing anything too valuable here. So, you know what? I think I'll just sign Giannis for now. And it really sucks Kawhi didn't enter free agency. That's like a big L. There's also Gobert, but we don't need a center. We do need a point guard, though, like high key. So, I mean, a point guard might be very important to get this offseason. But I'm going to sign Giannis, and then we'll just kind of look what's left after Giannis is signed. And we have Steven Adams, Hayward, Dinwiddie. Do I have enough for Dinwiddie? We're negative $3 million off. Okay, this sucks. So we are kind of in a bind now. I was kind of hoping for Kawhi, but it's okay. So one thing I do know for sure, I said I was going to build myself a defensive god squad. So I kind of want to go for guys like this. So first player I want to get is DeJounte Murray for sure. He's going to be able to play good defense for us. So I'm going to go to Murray. And we're going to sign, we're probably going to trade Bledsoe for him. So let's go to DeJounte Murray. I'm going to have trade value as well. So DeJounte Murray for Bledsoe. They're not going to do it straight up. I'll give you this pick as well. I'll also give you Obi Toppin. Let's do this straight up. Obi Toppin, because Obi Toppin can't play defense anyway. So we're going to do that. We're going to move Murray to small forward or leave him at shooting guard. And then the other defender I want to get is on the Celtics. And we need another scorer next to Giannis, though. That's something that's going to be important as we go through this video. I want to get Marcus Smart as well. He's making $14 million. Hopefully I can sign him to something cheaper after this is all said and done. I'll give you Garuba and also Isaiah Todd for Marcus Smart. They agree. Just like that, we got Marcus Smart. So now our backcourt is looking kind of nice. Giannis and Okongwu, Bruno Fernando is great and all. Okongwu is going to be great. He's good defensively. That's what I'm talking about. Giannis is going to be great, obviously. Murray is going to be great. DiVincenzo, Marcus Smart. Colin Sexton, I don't necessarily need anymore. I do need a point guard, though. So if I can find a point guard for Colin Sexton, that's probably going to be important. How much cap space do I have left? I have 5 mil. So I still have cap space, though. So Colin Sexton, if I can get a point guard for you, it doesn't even matter who at this point. Let's see. Shabazz, Bam Adebayo. If I needed Bam, I would do it. Mitchell Robinson, Fred VanVleet, Victor Oladipo. Oladipo, low-key, is going to be a good fit in this defensive system, too, though. But let me make sure there's nothing else. Devin Booker. We do need another defender, bro. Or another scorer next to Giannis. There's also Shea. I think we do need the scorer more than anything. So I think I will go with Devin Booker. And we can always trade Devin Booker if need to. So we're going to go Devin Booker. And then Devin Booker at shooting guard is not going to work. I'll probably move Smart to point guard. That's not going to work. Booker, can I move you to point guard and call it a day? We're going to do that. We're going to move D-Book to point guard. It's not ideal, but DiVincenzo, Marcus Smart. I could move Murray back, but I don't want to move Smart, so we're going to do that. So Booker, we're going to have DiVincenzo, Marcus Smart, DeJounte Murray, Giannis, and then our center spot's good. We still need to sign some more players. So I'm going to go to bird rights right now, and I am going to overpay for the hell out of Gary Trent because I want to trade him later on at the trade deadline, and I'll probably overpay for Sterling Brown as well. Give him like a $10 million deal. So we'll go with those two. Sign both those guys up, and then we could probably use them in some trades. And we should still have enough to sign like somebody good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need one backup power forward and one backup point guard. I think I'll go with defensively. I think I'll go with Satoransky off the bench for us. We'll do that. And if somebody opens up at the trade deadline that I can get, then I'm definitely going to go for him. So Satoransky, welcome to the team. And we could probably low-key keep Devin Booker as well. So I'm liking the team right now. It's not, I don't know if it's 82-0 yet, but we're getting close. I think we're getting close. So I'm going to simulate season number 2. Let's see how this season goes. I probably will stop at the trade deadline if somebody comes available, like James Harden. If he becomes available, I'll look into him. Kawhi Leonard accepted his player option, though, didn't he? I think he did. So he might be a free agent next year. He did accept his player option. If he doesn't get an extension, he's still up for grabs in next year's free agency. So if nothing else, I'll just sign him next year. There should be some other free agents as well. So let's go ahead, simulate season number 2. So I really hate to trade for James Harden, but they are selling, and Kawhi signed an extension. So at this point, I'm kind of don't really have much of a choice. What I want to do is also I kind of want to look at Kevin Durant, because I know he does enter free agency, but I don't know when, because Kevin Durant could be interesting. He has a player option which he'll most likely accept. So then in 2023 he'll be 35, so it won't be that great. So I think my best option right now, we're 41-11, is to probably trade for James Harden. He's 32 and he's a 98 overall. I could trade Devin Booker for him and we could call it a day, but I also did overpay Gary Trent for a reason. He's making 14 million. Actually, I'm gonna have to trade Devin Booker for a fact. So Devin Booker, and I'll also trade Gary Trent, maybe all that for James Harden if you want to do something like that. We have like no picks though. We have I guess we have a few. You want to do that? No. I'll also give you this first, and I will throw you also, I did overpay Sterling Brown, and you give me your worst player for like $1 million and this guy, and they're not gonna agree to that. Okay, that's fine. What else could we do here? I will give you Satoransky instead, maybe. Gary Trent has better trade value. Even Chenzo is 3.5. They can't do it. I'll give you this first and this first, or not that second. I'll give you this first, and they don't agree, and they don't agree to that. Okay, that kind of sucks, not gonna lie. High key. Only other thing I could think to do is maybe throw Devin Booker in the trade finder, kind of see what pops up. Kemba Walker, Rudy Gobert, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Malcolm Brogdon, Andre Drummond, Russell Westbrook, Adams, Lonzo, Shea, and Chris Paul. That could be interesting, getting both Shea and CP3. That could be interesting, but I don't know how much that'll you know, at worst case scenario right now, it could help out. It could be interesting to have both of them. So you know what, I think we'll do it. Why not? Let's go for it. We'll do this trade, and then because we can't get Kawhi anyway, so we have Chris Paul, Marcus Smart, DeJounte Murray, Giannis, and Okongwu. I mean, defensively, we should be pretty nice, I would think. Shea off the bench as well, DiVincenzo, Trent, Kendrick Nunn. I mean, proficiency is at 4.5 now, with Chris Paul stepping in, 5-star fit. So worst case scenario, we'll enter free agency. We have no money. If there's anyone I want to go for, I'll get money freed up. But for now, I'm cool with what we got. Maybe we can win 70 games, who knows? But 65-ish, something like that. So let's see how the rest of the season goes, and I'll see you guys in the offseason and in the playoffs. We finished season number 2, 61-21, and we absolutely swept the playoffs besides winning one or losing one game to Orlando. So things are going well there. As far as player stats are concerned, we had 26, 20, and 20. Okongwu with 15 and 10 as well. Murray with 14. So it's just a matter of getting another star next to Giannis. That's all we really need to do. We have plenty of defense here. It's just a matter of getting another scorer, like an elite scorer, like a Kevin Durant or something would work great. But it's not really in the cards right now. So let's go to draft lottery. And obviously we don't really have a pick. I didn't really stack up on picks in this video. I usually do, but I didn't today. So for the draft though, I don't know if Chris Paul is a player option or not. We do have the first pick in the second. Oh wait, Chris Paul's got extension. So that's actually kind of helpful right now, because I could trade him. Gary Trent as well. All right, so going back to team intel, the Rockets still may be selling at this point. If they are, you know, it would be also awesome if the Warriors were selling Steph, but they aren't. Okay, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. The Thunder rebuilding. The Suns are rebuilding. Let's see what else we got. The Rockets are, it's like the Rockets, but they're expiring. James Harden's expiring right now, so I can't even make that trade anyway. What else could we do? Okay, there's really nothing. I mean, Zion is expiring, so never mind, can't do that. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving would be, I mean, Kyrie Irving or Kevin Durant's kind of who I want at this point. I think I want to pair Kevin Durant and Giannis together. That would be like very clutch and awesome. So maybe I can wait till next offseason, wait it out, and maybe somebody else will become available. If not, getting Kevin Durant. So, I mean, at this point, we might just roll with the same team. We might just roll with the same team, honestly, and then wait on Kevin Durant or someone else to open up. But player options right now, Okongwu will accept. Qualifying offers, Bruno Fernando, Kendrick Nunn. I do want to bring all these guys back if I can. I want to keep as much assets as possible. I want to open up my, I like the ability to sign someone if I can. Shea wants a big contract. Luka Doncic would always get matched. But other than that, there's Trae Young. Kyrie Irving is out here in free agency. I don't know how great he would be, though. He is a 94 overall. 42 mil. It's not a good system match though. Mitchell Robinson, Shea. I feel like I'm better off just signing all my free agents and calling it a day. I don't think it'd be very beneficial to go after some of these guys, and maybe the Nets will be selling Kevin Durant, who knows. So I think I'm going to sign pretty much everybody to a deal, and we'll call it a day there. So I'm going to sign Marcus. Ooh, Marcus Smart wants a steep contract, but I'm willing to pay it right now. But it's going to be a trade asset. It's definitely going to be a trade asset. I definitely don't want to keep him for that much money for that long. So I'm going to sign all these guys, and then Shea and DiVincenzo will come back on their qualifying offers. So this free agency wasn't very eventful. We're going to probably wait till next one or the trade deadline to get our final roster going. We probably should be doing that already, but it is what it is right now. So let's go ahead and simulate season number 3. We'll either stop the trade deadline or we'll see what happens other than that. But season 4 might be where we're pushing for the 82-0. That might be when we're going for it. So hopefully we'll have the team to do it. I really want Kevin Durant. If Steph opens up as well, that would be awesome as well. So we'll just have to see what happens. So let's go ahead and get to season number 3. And hopefully, guys, we're able to get to the 82-0 here soon. At the trade deadline, we're actually 42-8 right now. I really want next season to be the season we attempt to go 82-0. So here's what I'm at. We have a lot of salary. But unfortunately, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, nobody's really available. The best player that's available on a team that's rebuilding right now would be Trae Young. I guess there's Karl-Anthony Towns as well, but I don't really want a big. I've been wanting to look for a forward or a guard, and Kevin Durant would have been awesome, but Trae Young's the best possible guy that we got, and he's kind of tough to get. So, I mean, if I get Trae Young, that's great and all, but I don't think I'll be able to. So 28 mil for him. I do have... Yeah, I don't think I'll have anything to give up. So, yeah, you know what? This may not even be worth it at this point. Shea, I'll throw in Shea and Chris Paul, and if they want to do that, I'll give you a first and another first and another first for Trae Young. But that's about all I can do at this point because I don't really have any other assets. Chris Paul, not like obviously not a huge asset. What about Marcus Smart? And you know what? We got Trae Young. That wasn't too much to give up either, and we still have Chris Paul at this point. So I guess that's not bad. We gave up Marcus Smart and we got Trae Young. Trae Young and Giannis, that's awesome and all. So when we look at the backcourt now, it's Chris Paul. They want Trae Young to come off the bench. I mean, at this point, Trae Young at the shooting guard, it's probably not ideal, but Chris Paul, Trae Young, Murray, Giannis, and Okongwu, that's a pretty nice lineup. We're running an 8-man rotation right now. I still do want to look for better players in the offseason. Chris Paul is 37 right now, making 22 million. There's Malcolm Brogdon, Clint Capella we could go for, but at this point, we're stuck with what we got. We got Trae Young. He might be helpful. He doesn't fit our system at all. I mean, if I wanted to throw Trae Young in the trade finder, would anything crazy pop up if I wanted to try this? I don't know that for a fact, and it doesn't look like it. Nothing really that's like too insane. So yeah, we're going to simulate the rest of the season. We're going to get into the off season, and guys, we're going to try our best to build the team we need to do to go 82-0. But right now, we might be in for a 70-win season, which would be great. But next season could be our last season. I got to make sure this team is ready to go. So if nothing else, we do go on to win another championship with our second championship of the video. We beat every team in 5 games, but that's not important. What is important is having a good free agency, having a good offseason, because this next season is going to be our very last one. So staff signing, Steve Kerr, Michael Stauffer is out here, Brad Stevens is out here. I think I'll go for Brad Stevens, and we'll call that a day. And actually, he does not want to come here, does he? We might have lost out. We might have lost out on all the good head coaches. Logan Schmidt is still out here, I guess. We'll sign him, and Brad Stevens rejects our offer. So that really sucks losing out on Brad Stevens, but it's okay. So for the draft, though, we shouldn't have that. Yeah, we don't have a pick, so I'm just going to go straight to player options. So player options and free agency. Depending on how free agency looks on Okongwu, we do want to accept, of course. For free agency, though, qualifying offers, Bruno Fernandez, a free agent. I mean, if we get him back, we get him back. I'm not really caring too much, but free agency is what I really want to look at. So moratorium, free agency, and the best player available here is Kevin Durant, who wants 45 million. There's also James Harden. There's also Zion, Kemba Walker. Shea is out here now, unrestricted. We can't even get him anymore, which is fine. DeAndre Russell, we're so far into the cap. So here's my thing. What is, so, all right. So we have Trae Young and Giannis making a boatload of money. Murray's making a ton of money. Garrett Trent's making a ton of money. So if I renounce like a lot of these guys, That might free up some money. At this point, I might be interested in running a 5-man rotation. I don't know if that's possible. So if I traded Gary Trent for sure. So let's trade Gary Trent real quick. I want to dump him off. We can get Jaren Jackson Jr. Wow, that's interesting. I've not gotten Jaren Jackson before. Wow, that could be a great... Wait, how much is he making right now? Jaren Jackson, he's making 31 mil. Never mind, we're not doing that. Okay, let's go. I guess we can... Let's go with this Keon Johnson trade, and that free up any money? Yeah, 14 mil. So Chris Paul, I also want to trade, of course. So let's trade Chris Paul away, and let's get rid of him for something cheap if we can. And hopefully Jonathan Isaac pops up. This is like the best trade I saw that was kind of cheap. And now we have 4 million freed up. Kendrick Nunn's gonna be next. I don't even know if we'll be able to free up 40 mil, to be honest. I don't think we'll be able to get there. I would be fine with trading Trae Young, to be honest, making 31 million. So let's trade Kendrick Nunn now. Let's free up that money. We can get Usman Garuba. And now we look at how much money we have left. We have 14 million. So we need like 30 million freed up in order to take a shot at Kevin Durant. And after that, I don't even know if it's worth it. So Okongwu, Murray's not making that much money is the thing. Trae Young is. We can get Zach LaVine. I mean, none of these are really going to help me out. Edwards is only making 7 million. He could be a decent replacement for Trae Young. It's not the best replacement, but if we can free up this much money to get Kevin Durant, it may be worth it. We get Colin Sexton return as well. I know it's not ideal because if we lose out on Kevin Durant, then what? We still need 35 mil freed up though. Oh my lord. I don't think we'll be able to do this actually. Now that I really think about it, Gary Trent's renounced. And then now we'll need to trade Colin Sexton. So let's get rid of Sexton for anything at this point. Oladipo, Jamal Murray, Brandon Ingram's making 32 mil. This is probably going to be the most trade that frees up money. And then when we look at it now, Kevin Durant, we are off by 14 mil. So we can still find that much money. So 14 million. We still have Murray as well. 7 mil. Or not Anthony Edwards. Whoops, I did not mean to trade Anthony Edwards. What's down here? Kyle Anderson's making some money. So that's 5 mil freed up that we could do. Let's trade him for a 2027 unprotected pick. Holy crap, we're deep into this. Let's trade you as well. Don't need you. I'll free you out of here. So now we go look. We should have... How much left do we have? Let's see. We have how much? We have 4 million left need to be freed up. Okay, 4 mil. We can trade these two together and let's free up that much money. And let's do it one at a time, I guess. So one at a time. And we'll do this trade. You can take him. And then one more trade should get it done. If there's anybody out here making a little too much money, Vernon Carey, we'll trade Vernon Carey. He's making a little bit more than Robert Lloyd or whoever that is. Kyle Anderson, and we'll do that. Okay, straight up. There we go. Okay, we should be able to offer some money at Kevin Durant. So let's go for it. And let's offer that. I am going to offer Harden a contract as well, which we actually can't. We need like a mil freed up. So I guess Harden would be a good backup. So I'm going to trade this guy as well. We don't even need him anyway. We're going to run a 5-man rotation literally because at this point there's no other option. So Theo, let's do this trade and then just give me that pick. Okay. So we should be able to free up, or ideally I want Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is ideally who I want. And I'm going to offer James Harden a contract as well, though, just to make sure. So let's go for this. And are we Kevin Durant's #1 offer? Yes, we are. That's what I'm talking about. So Kevin Durant, I want Kevin Durant more than James Harden. So KD, we're going to get Kevin Durant and pair Kevin Durant and Giannis together. That's looking nice. We're going to have DeJounte Murray and also Okongwu, which that's nice. But I don't think we really have that great of a point guard. Do we have any bird rights on anybody? I'm sure we don't anymore. Okay, we do. That is clutch, bro. That is so clutch. It's not even funny. DiVincenzo, I'm gonna overpay for these guys. That way we can trade for somebody really good. Sterling Brown, we'll sign him as well. And we'll also sign who else could I sign? Nobody else. Okay, let me sign those guys. Sterling Brown, and then let me get those guys back. DiVincenzo as well. And bro, we can literally go for a good point guard because I think that's all we need at this point. So we're going to move DeJounte Murray back to shooting guard, I think, because Kevin Durant's going to take over the small forward. So that's good. So we have no point guard right now. We have Murray and Edwards. We have Kevin Durant. We have Giannis. We don't even need DeJounte. We literally don't even need, to be honest. We literally don't need Edwards either. I tried everything I could to get a different point guard, but we're just going to roll with it, bro. We got Murray, Edwards, KD, Giannis, and Okongwu. Is this team going to go 82-0? I have no idea. I tried my hardest to get somebody else. I mean, the only other thing I can think to do is maybe just try something like this, and we can get Shea and Devin Booker. I mean, I might as well just have Anthony Edwards at this point. He's a 90 overall, so we're good. Perimeter centric is a 4.5 star fit right now. Can we go 5 stars somewhere? Balance is 4.5. I'm probably just leaving it at perimeter centric. So here we go, boys. This is our roster. We have Giannis and Kevin Durant paired up together with Murray, Edwards, and Okongwu around him. Let's simulate this season, boys. Let's see if we can go 82-0. As of right now, we are 69-5. I know you guys can't see it, but my record is 77-5, and I did that on accident if you've been watching, and it was in a throwback rebuild. So if we can reach 77-5 and at least tie my personal record in a current day rebuild, that would be cool, I guess. So if I could have traded Anthony Edwards, or if I could have traded Anthony Edwards for something, I really tried to get Trae Young. I tried to get Steph. It didn't work, bro. It just didn't work. But 74-6. Oh my lord. Okay. I mean, the fact that we're winning 76, 75 games is still awesome. I still like that. That's better than nothing. So 76-6 is what we're gonna end off at. So that's great. I've been recording for a long time though, so I'm gonna get right into this and simulate these playoffs and see if we can win another championship. So let's see if we can win our third championship of the video. We went 76-6 with a 5-man deep rotation, so I would think we should be able to win this championship. But we'll see what happens. We're down 2-1, or we are up 2-1 on the Knicks, 3-1, and we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's see what happens. We're up 1-0 on them, 2-0 on the Cavs, and 3-0 on them. And we are in the Eastern Conference Finals again as we get to play the Brooklyn Nets. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and we beat them in 4. And now we get the Pelicans, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. And boys, that's gonna be all she wrote as we won our third championship of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. We finished 76-6, just so you guys can see it, because I know I'm in the way. 76-6. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll be back soon. It's Crushables. I'm saying peace.